Monique Martin. I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Saskatoon, so I work in a bunch of different mediums. My favorite medium is printmaking, and I think the draw for me to printmaking is the challenge. I also love the feeling of carving, the carving away to find the image. I also like the challenge of the layering. The registration is a challenge, and I right now enjoy trying to make my printmaking not so static. My exhibition here is called Continuous, and it does have a lot of connections to community through the work itself, because of course a beehive is a community in itself, but also the links I've made to the community through the pieces of art over time. The big overlying concept in this series is that we are continuous. Everything's continuous, the bees, humans, all of our relationships, because we're alive, and when we die, our life and our impact reaches the people that are behind us, and they remember us, and we continue on through those generations. And I wanted to show that through my work. I wanted to show how bees and humans work together to attain a goal, how we go from something simple like a hexagon to a very complex beehive, and how in the community we go from a blank slate of a baby that's been born with no thoughts or experiences, and that person has all of these things happen to them through their life and become this impossible thing to ever copy. And that person is developed through the community, through connections, through people around them, through good and bad experiences make us who we are. And I think that's a powerful thing, that we are blank and become something. And a beehive is just a hexagon, but becomes this array of hexagons that function so well. And I bring a lot of community impact into my work. There's an interactive piece in this exhibition where people can actually change the hive and take it from a very busy hive with lots of bees doing their thing to almost no bees. And I think it's powerful to have people become part of an exhibition, be able to participate and always have the hands off on art. I think it brings a different energy to an exhibition. It creates a connection to the artist that's very tangible, because they're actually holding a piece that the person made and interacting with that piece. And I also have the clay hexagons on Broadway, where 918 people in Saskatoon participated in making 11,000 hexagons, which is pretty powerful. So you're connecting directly to another person in the community. Your name's on the hexagon, their name's on the hexagon. There's a real connection, and I think that when we talk about things like We Are All Linked, which is the name of the exhibition on the streets with the hexagons, when you create the visual that goes with it, people carry that thought pattern with them a little more. And the whole concept was that in a community, when we have all these hexagons linked together, that's a symbol of how we're all connected. And if you damage one of those links in the community, everything else falls away from that. And we have to be very cognizant of how we interact with each other, because it affects the people around you. And I just want to have people understand that through artwork. And if they need to interact with the artwork to find that, I think that's a good thing.